It's that new comic book day show.
What is up, defects? We're back. New comic book day show. As you can see, just me and the Butcher this week, but that's all right. Guy will be back soon. We're all getting that jump start for Terrificon. So, for those of you that are new to the new comic book day show with the Pressable Defects, this is where we take Chris Nelms' new comic book day pull list from over on comicbookinvest.com. We take that list, we break it down defect style. All right, before we get into the books, the Butcher 105, you want to tell them about our sponsors?
Of course I do. First up, we got Express Comic Book Pressing, Erod 212 for all your pressing and cleaning needs. Erod will submit to CGC and CBCS and pass along his discount. Defects 10 gets you 10% off. Next up, we have Mutant Beaver Comics, one of the world's largest online exclusive variant stores. They ship worldwide. And not only that, Defects 10 gets you 10% off.
There you go. Guys, there's going to be a link to Chris Nelms' new comic book day article in the description of this video. And of course, a link just to the CBSI website because they got great stuff over there. So, without further ado, let's get into some books. This is the part Guy Forge usually does, but since he's not here today, I'll take the reins on this one. We're going to show you Chris Nelms' list for those variants and first appearances. Take a look. All right, and GA's going to take us away.
First up, guys, we have Not All Robots, #1 by Mark Russell and Mike Deodato. In 2056, robots have taken over the human workforce. An uneasy coexistence occurs. Every family is assigned a robot that are completely reliant on. What could happen here? Guys, looking like another good indie book coming up.
Sounds like iRobot.
Yeah, it does sound. It's only a matter of time before robots take over anyway. So, hey, you might as well read about it now.
True. Next up, we all know this one. If you don't, you're living under a rock. Basilisk #3. Basilisk #3 from Boom Studios. Guys, this one has been good. Cullen Bunn, we know. We talk about him. He's actually on this list a lot this week. The Chimera, the three-headed, it's the three terror. I don't know how they describe them in the story. Like the girls that they just make. They're just raining down terror on the world right now. So their reign of terror is continuing, and you got that 1 in 25 Scarf and that 1 in 25 Reese. Both are looking good. Cover A's looking good. I'm kind of digging all the covers. So what do you think, Jay?
It's been a good read so far. Cullen Bunn killing it. Popular book, #1 on a lot of lists this week. That #1 second print. So a book that's definitely heating up.
Yep.
Next up, guys, Cullen Bunn at it again with Fran Gallen. Lucky Devil #1. A down and out schmuck is possessed by a demon. The exorcism goes terribly wrong, and he's granted the gifts of the demon. So, anybody that's granted power that's down on their luck, loser, what do? You seek revenge on the people that wrong you. He develops a cult following after this. And the legions of hell find out about this, and what do? They send agents out to kill them. So, Cullen Bunn, very busy guy, doing his horror thing once again.
Yeah, this sounds like, the gifts of the demon. It sounds like somebody we all know.
Yeah, that shadow looks like the Amazing Murphinator right there. That's Murph Shadow.
It says for fans of Six Gun, Harrow County, and Lock and Key, which I know a lot of people dig. So this might be a good one. Next up from DC, guys, the Joker presents a puzzle box. I mean, the cardstock variant, I'm digging more than that cover A, and the Merino 1 in 25 is pretty cool too. Matthew Rosenberg, Jesus Marino. I'm just going to read the synopsis here. It's story time. The GCPD discover a mysterious corpse, a magical box, and a murderer's row of the city's most dangerous villains sitting in a jail cell. And now all they need to figure out is what exactly happened. Fortunately, one suspect is willing to talk. Unfortunately, it's the Joker. So another Joker storyline here. This one sounds kind of cool. Rosenberg and Marino, that's not a bad team right there. So this could be an interesting one.
Next up, guys, another book that's on fire. The Nice House on the Lake from James Tinian. I call him Tinian. I'm going to continue to call him Tinian, so you could correct me as much as you want in the comments. That's what I say. Illustration by Alvaro Bueno. Guys, Walter's rules suggest that all guests don't leave the premise and the property lines, but how far will they go? Listen, it's the end of the world. Walter's nice enough to let me in his house with a bunch, even girls to guy ratio, all types of different people from different backgrounds. I'm hanging out like it's an all-inclusive, and I'm following the rules. What about you, Matt?
Yeah, that cover A feels like, a picture after a pretty good party. I'm not going to lie. I don't know. I feel like I've seen that. It feels a little deja vu-ish.
There you go.
Except for those dead birds. I don't know about that part.
Always dead birds after a party.
That is true. In a different way, though. But, yeah, Tinian. I don't know how do you want to say it. He's been killing it with this. DC was smart on this one, so seems to be paying off. Next up from DC, another Joker storyline. Suicide Squad, get Joker #1. So we got from Brian Azzarello, that's Batman Damned, and Eisner Award winner Alex Maleev, that's Batman No Man's Land, collaborate for the first time in this 3-issue oversized Prestige Plus format. Another Joker storyline here. So I don't know, kind of like the cardstock variant there, but I feel like it's a little weird they brought out two Joker spinoffs on the same week, Jay.
Yeah, absolutely. But hey, you know what? Suicide the movie's coming out. DC's pumping them out. Next up, guys, we're fans. Vampirella #22 by Dynamite Comics from Chris Priest and Ergun Gundes. The blackest event of the year is about to happen in issue 25, and this is the beginning of the prelude for Vampirella, guys. We got that cover A by Perillo. We got that Gundes variant, black and white variant, and then we have the Lorraine cosplay variant, guys. Oh, my God. But if you take a close look, I don't mean to be picky, Matt, but if you take a close look, her face looks like that dude that plays Freddie Mercury in that movie.
You know what? You just ruined it for me, okay? I was going to say, if you take a close look, you see something, but never mind.
But again, who am I to complain?
Oh, God, I don't even know where to go from there. But we're going to go to Image with Skybound X #5. They've been putting these out every week, I feel like. This is a conclusion of the Rick Grimes 2000 storyline, and also there's something happening in this one. They said it's a debut of an unknown project from Kirkman and Jason Howard. Maybe you get some first appearances. We don't know. But if you're specking this, if you're into the Skybound stuff, if you're into Kirkman, this might be one you want to pick up. They've been doing these black and white recreations, the Shizer, I don't even know how to say that. The 1 in 10 and the 1 in 25 Howard. I mean, they're okay. They're nice. They're not blowing my socks off. So I think we got some more Skybound next.
Yeah, here we go. Skybound X #1, second print. This is the first appearance of Clementine, who we all know from that Telltale Walking Dead game. There was some heat behind the first print, so you know what it is. Lesser copies on the second print. We got the cover A, which is pretty cool, and then we got that 1 in 25 Corona variant, guys.
That 1 in 25 just bugs me out. Like I like it with color more.
Here we go. Now you sound like Guy. Now you sound One Forge has to be afraid of horror.
Oh God. IDW. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, The Best of Casey Jones, #1. Pretty straightforward. Reprint of a lot of the Casey Jones storylines are going to be collected in here. I'm digging that yellow basic cover, that negative. Yeah, what else can you say? You're a Casey Jones fan. This is one you definitely got to pick up.
100%. And next up, guys, we got Geiger #5 from Image Comics, Jeff Johns and Brad Anderson. Joe Glow has a few new allies on a whole new adventure. We got his origin last issue. I'm digging this, man. This is in my top 5 reads right now. Very well written, very well illustrated. A comic book that I'm gonna follow.
Both covers seem like scenes that could possibly be taking place this weekend at Terrificon.
Just put it out there. 100%.
All right, another one from Image. This one has so many covers. This one people must be digging this one, but it's called The Me You Love in the Dark, #1. That sounds kind of dirty, but that's okay. You got that 1 in 25 Scotty Young variant, and Scotty Young is actually writing this. So Scotty Young, Jorge Corona. Corona's on the list a couple times this week, guys. Follow up their critically acclaimed series, Middle West, with a brand new haunting tale. An artist named Ro retreats from the grind of the city to an old house in a small town to find solace and inspiration without realizing the muse within is not what she expected. Fans of Stephen King and Neil Gaiman will enjoy this beautiful, dark, and disturbing story. I like Scotty Young's writing. You know, everybody knows him as the artist, but Strange Academy, I was digging it, and now he's writing horror. I'm okay with it. I'm curious to see where this one's going to go. I'm definitely going to pick it up.
Yeah, not only that, the first thing I noticed was after Tynan did his own independent thing with DC, it looks like he's following suit with Image. I haven't really seen Scotty Young on anything except Marvel, so correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. This may be his first venture out of there.
There you go.
And next up, guys, we have Avengers #47 from Jason Aaron and Javier Garrin. We all know World War She-Hulk is taking place, and in this episode, She-Hulk becomes the Winter Hulk, guys. We got that cover A, and then we got the 1 in 50 in Huck Lee. It's Asian Heritage Month, and they're paying dues to Asian characters. So we got Agent Jimmy in here. Matt, what do you think?
Yeah, first appearance. Whether that's important or not, we saw what happened with Immortal Hulk, right? I'm not saying that that's going to be this, but it may be worth a grab if it's on the shelf and you can grab it for cover. You know, cover A, why not? From Marvel, guys, Deadpool, Red, White, and Blood. So basically an anthology of Deadpool stories, only using those 3 colors. Tom Taylor and Ed Brisson are writing. Phil Noto, Portasio, Rosenberg on the art. There's a bunch of artists actually beyond these 3. Is doing all variant covers and whatnot. So this is just a kind of a nod to Deadpool. Timed kind of right with a recent teaser that we've been getting from Deadpool for Deadpool #3. So it definitely seems like they're hyping up Deadpool right now. So let's see what happens.
And we have Extreme Carnage Lasher #1 from Marvel Comics, guys. Clay McLeod Chapman and Chris Mooneyham bring you the first appearance of a new symbiote, Lasher, guys. So a book you might want to get if you're a Venom fan, if you're a Carnage fan, if you're just a fan of the symbiote, Lasher might be the new next thing. So pick it up.
This is the Grinch symbiote. I mean, what are we looking at here? I mean, what are we doing over here?
Listen, we got that Qua A variant, the Johnson variant. We got the 1 in 10 Namayaka variant. And we have a 1 in 50 Matt Forge Green Leopard underwear variant.
It's the garbage Grinch variant.
It's the garbage. That is a garbage cover, man. I don't know how anyone would pay for you know, a 1 in 50.
They've been doing them.
Yeah, I know, but even getting a sketch on that is tough, man. I don't know.
The Grinch symbiote. That's
the
Grinch. That's
the
what
Grinch.
is going on from now on.
Yeah,
you can't unsee that.
Stink, stank, stunk.
Let's take a second, guys. if you could do us a favor, hit the thumbs up. You think we're doing a good job. Sub us up if you haven't. Throw a comment in the comment section. Let us know what you're picking up this week, what you're digging, what you're not. And of course, we got that 5K giveaway going on. It is coming very soon. There's still time to enter. I'm going to pop a little thing up in the corner over there. Click on that. That's how you enter if you haven't yet. Stay tuned because the announcement's coming, and we got a big announcement to share with you guys on the giveaway show. Ton of prizes. Who are our sponsors for that, Jay?
Oh, we got
Mutant Beaver.
We got Mutant Beaver, comic book exclusives, comic book barricade, Triton Comics, Mutant. Who else? We got
Geeky Swag.
Geeky Swag Shop with an awesome statue.
Yep.
You put me on the spot. Is that it? That's it, right?
That's it. I mean, come on. I mean, maybe I forgot somebody now. I hope I didn't. I did. I put you on the spot right there.
There you go, man. I wasn't thinking about it. All I think is the Grinch variant, but go ahead.
But now the sponsors of the giveaway know that you care because you knew those names right off the top of your head.
I did.
Next up from Marvel, guys, Immortal Hulk, number 49. This is coming to an end. Ewing did a great job with this. Second to last issue. The gateway into the city of suffering. This is going to be interesting. I have a feeling this is going to kind of lead into where Cates is going to pick up. They're going to get into this. They're getting into something different with Immortal Hulk, like this doorway, whether it's to hell or wherever they're calling it, the city of suffering. I have a feeling Cates is going to play right into that. So it's going to be interesting. You got the Bennett variants, which are always cool, but I actually like the cover A more on this one in particular. And In-Hyuk Lee doing that similar cover as he did on Avengers 47. I'm assuming, who's that supposed to be? Hulkling?
Amadeus Cho, no?
Amadeus Cho.
Yeah, because they're paying respect to Asian characters. But
right,
Asian,
that's right.
Yeah, he slimmed down, man. He looks like Amadeus, looking like he's hitting the Winstrol a little bit, right? Slimmed down, toned up, ready to go.
A little bit of news coming out with Amadeus Cho recently. Yep. I heard some rumors, so you might be getting a new team. Who knows? Could be next year, could be 10 years. Who knows? But yeah, you might start seeing some Amadeus Cho storylines coming up here. Don't be surprised.
And we got the Sinister War #2, guys. 12 of Spidey's greatest villains battling it out. It's the Sinister Six versus the Savage Six. From Nick Spencer, a ton of other writers on this, and Mark Bagley doing the pencils. So listen, if you're a Spider-Man fan and you're a Nick Spencer fan, Matt, cue the cricket sounds in the back. You might want to pick this up, guys.
Oh, I hope Spencer goes to something bigger and better. Well, not bigger.
I just hope someone bigger and better comes to Spidey.
Yeah, well, that's what's needed. It's coming to an end, right? He's not done yet, but they announced that it's coming to an end.
Yep.
As comic fans rejoice.
Rejoice.
Another one from Marvel. This is cool. Spirits of Vengeance, Spirit Rider #1. I think this is just a one-shot. Actually, is it a one-shot? I forgot to look if this is a one-shot or not. But we got that Sienkiewicz cover for the 1/25 dope. Cover A is great. So you have, basically, this is Kushala. I don't know how you say it, but formerly known as Demon Rider, taking over. This is kind of an origin of her as the Rider. It looks like she was, what was she? The Sorcerer Supreme. That's right. The Sorceress Supreme. So this is a kind of a different, she's coming to save Ghost Rider's spirit. So we're going to see what happens. Johnny Blaze is involved in this one. So a little bit of different take. We got a female Ghost Rider right now. So we're going to see what happens.
That's it. Up next, guys, we got Star Wars War of the Bounty Hunter one-shot, Forlorn and Zuckuss, #1 by Marvel. We got the cover A, and we got the 1/25 Superlog variant. Oh boy, guys, this is a tie-in from Daniel Jose Older and Kia Zama, a one-shot, an origin of how Forlorn and Zuckuss became a team. The lethal droid Forlorn and Zuckuss make an unparalleled bounty hunting team as Boba Fett tries to divide them. So, guys, if you're reading this War of the Bounty Hunter, maybe something you want to pick up.
Yeah, and that 1/25 Superlog, I have question marks there because there was a little bit of confusion on all the sites whether this was the 1 in 25 or not. So definitely do your homework on this one, but I do believe that this is the 1 in 25. Guys, from Scout Comics, Action Tank number 1. Here we go. A young boy wakes up to find himself on the other side of the solar system. If he wants to get home in time for his mom's spaghetti carbonara, I mean, who doesn't want to get home for that?
That must be one hell of a carbonara, man.
Yeah, well, let me tell you, you don't want to miss that. He must rely on his brains, his courage, and the advice of a mysterious talking unicorn guy. Clearly, you have the pasta for me and the unicorn for Jay.
Listen, with a solicitation like that, you got to make it a fat kid. At least a chubby kid.
I mean, he looks, I mean, I don't know. What is he wearing? A vest and Uggs? I don't even know what that is.
Yeah, I mean, you know, you're trying to get home from your mom's carbonara. Maybe like a chubby kid walking with his hands in his pockets. Suits better.
That's like a Rainbow Land Taskmaster right there. I don't know. Carbonara, Shields, unicorn guy. I don't know what to say about this one. It was too good to pass up. An intergalactic space trooper squadron. I mean, come on. Scout's got it. Scout is giving it all to you this week. But the next one I know, Jay put on this list for a purpose.
We got Stanley the Snowman. I always want to say Stanley the Steamer. But what we have here from Austin Janwowski and Juan Pablo Marcel, Jenny Rose, a loner, doesn't like cell phones, doesn't like social media. She doesn't have any interest in the newest dolls or the coolest game. What she does is she loves family tradition. Her grandpa passes on a secret ritual that summons Stanley the Snowman, and things go bad, guys. It's almost like you have Frosty the Snowman and the horror movie Jack Frost. Oh, I mean, I don't know what he looks like, a happy snowman. I can't see this guy getting mad.
The only reason Jay picked this one is because it said Christmas in July in the solicitation, so he had to put it in. This friggin' guy. That time of the week, Chris Nelms gives us his pick of the week. Here we go. The 1 in 25 Jong Silk number 5 from Marvel. So here's what Chris says. Silk incentives seem to be very popular right now. I've seen a few, but be quick flips, the best. But the long term really needs movie rumors to be true. I like the incentive at ratio or even a little higher, but I've seen the best drop to the mid $40 range, so be careful. This John cover has sold prices at 50 and a few over 100. That's pre-release. So like he said, if you can get this near ratio or even a little bit higher, it may be worth it. Don't my opinion, don't reach too far, because like he said, already some of the ones that were hot started coming back down already. Jay, what do you think?
I love it, man. I think that's the cover of the week for me. Jong absolutely killed it. Silk, as we all know, is a hot character. The thing with her is she gets hot, then she cools off a little bit, gets hot, cools off, but we know she's coming. So if you're a fan, this is a cover you might want to get.
Guys, that wraps up New Comic Book Day show for this week, but don't go anywhere. 2 quick things. The giveaway, if you haven't entered, join us. 5,200 plus subscribers. We're one big happy family. All the defects. Ton of prizes being given away. Next up, CBSI Train on YouTube rolls on Tuesday nights. Keep It Thorough Comics, 10 p.m. Eastern with the Indie Spotlight series. His link is in the description, along with all of our other friends of the channel. So, the Pressable Defects, I'm Matty Forge. That's the Butcher 105. Catch you on the next one.